students, here is Prem and we are going to study about our first chapter of the science subject, crop production and management. Okay, our learning objectives will be: first, need for growing crops; second, types of crops; third, rabi crops and kharif crops; fourth, basic agricultural practices, in which included preparation of soil, sowing of seeds, improving the fertility of soil, protecting the crop, harvesting, and last, storage. Students, in our country, we fall in the second position according to the population. So, we need a huge and a lot of quantity of food every year. So, in our country, the peoples grow more and more crops for the fulfill the requirements of food of our country. So, in this chapter, we will learn that how do we obtain and how do we produce our food, and how we manage the production and our field and farms. Okay, so let us start the first point: need for growing crops. Students, we know that food is one of the most basic and essential element which is required for our life activities, and which is also provide us energy. So it is the basic need of our life, and that is why we need food, and that food comes from the crops. Next, types of crops. In our country, the crops is sown for the two purposes. So I will explain you further here. Also, I will tell you the definitions of them. The first one is the food crops. Students, we need food, you know very well. So here I will tell you the food crops such as paddy, barley, maize, wheat, rice, etc. are known as food crops. Why do we call them food crops? Because these crops provides us food. Our food is prepared using this type of crops. Okay. Next is the cash crops. Okay. So we will understand here the definition of cash crops. Students, cash crop means which is grown for the commercial purposes. These crops are not sown for the obtaining food, but this type of crops are sown for the commercial purpose. So here I am going to write the definition of the cash crops. Crops such as cotton, jute, and some oil producing crops are known as cash crops. These crops are sold for the commercial purpose, and these type of crops are grown and sell them into the national market, by which we earn the cash. Okay. Now, students, we will reach in the third point: rabi crops and kharif crops. Okay. Kharif crops are the crops which are sown in the monsoon season in the month of June to September. So students, right now you are looking every day in your surrounding, the people are sowing the crops. You can visit the field and farms and you can observe them. The farmers are sowing the crops right now. These crops are called Kharif crops because these crops are only sown in the monsoon season from June month to September month. Okay. The examples of the Kharif crops are cotton, groundnut, soyabean, etc. Okay. Now next is Rabi crops. Rabi crops are sown during winter season in the month of October, and these type of crops are obtained up to the March month. Okay. So these crops are called Rabi crops. These crops included wheat, barley, etc. Now we will reach into the next point, basic agricultural practices. Students, I will repeat again that you are observing daily in your surroundings, and if you belongs to a farmer family, so you know very well about the agricultural practices which are performing by the either labor or by your family members in your fields. Look at here. The first of all, before the sowing crops, the preparation of soil is done. That means by the harrowing, by the plugging, the soil is prepared before sowing the crop. Next is sowing of seeds. After preparation of soil, seed are sown. Okay. Next, improving the fertility of soil. Students, farmers sow the seeds every year in their field, and every year the nutrients present into the soil are utilized by crops. So it is not possible to obtain the good yield or good production without the improving the fertility of soil. Okay, that is why farmers add some extra fertilizers and manures to enhance and to improve the fertility of soil. Okay. Next, protecting the crop. After the growing or after the increasing of height of plant up to 2 to 3 feet, some pests and insects attacks on our crops. So farmers protect their crops by the spraying some insecticides and pesticides. Due to that, our crops is protected. Okay. Next, harvesting. After the maturation of crop, the farmer harvests the crop. That means the cutting down process of the crop from the field is called harvesting. And after harvesting, the obtained crop is stored either at the home of the farmers or in the storage houses. Okay students, so today we learned about all these points. You can rewind them. Thank you.